Okay. I feel like Caleb's mission was short, but that could be because I like Caleb. Caleb is like my favorite, so me. Like gel, eggle. If you no idea what I was just saying, it was the order in which we've done stuff. Oh yeah, we didn't do much with Leisha last time, did we? I feel like... Do we have anything that's got modifiers on? Do. Oh, we could go for knowledges. Do that. We can afford... I feel like persuasion's a good one. Oh, she's got a base modifier for this one too. Does she have one for obfuscate? No. And not for aspects either. Okay. So we could donate 20. Okay, then what is here? Do I need education and deduction free? I don't think so. I could undo one of them. So deduction can't be used in dialogue or explanation, and it can't be focused. Neither can education. Both make accurate inferences from one or more clues or environments or dialogue. Breath of knowledge about human and vampire society, as well as the formal occult sciences. I feel like we're gonna be speaking to what's his name, Hesaya, so we're probably gonna need some like education to be able to just like confound the confused gent. Oh, I can get one of these. I feel like mental would be good for her because focus is cheaper. Oh, we could do the same here. I don't need it. Okay, that's fine. I feel like that's fine.
I get the feeling I've been here before.
What a swanky door. Hidden in this.
Sorry, we're closed. Well, Leisha.
Pit.
I'm so sorry, I didn't recognize you.
I have to see Richard.
It's kind of a bad time. There's a code red and...
I know.
Still in the basement. I need you to take care of it when you're finished here.
No problem.
And if you see Wyatt, tell him I...
So you tell us that the SI has the address of this salon, and you come anyway.
Beryl, you shouldn't be here. They could show up at any time.
I know that. Why are you here?
No, that's not happening.
I came to get Richard. Do you know where I can find him?
Probably in the basement packing up, like everyone else. But I guess with your little memory issues, you wouldn't remember where it is.
Don't provoke me. Now's not the time. I suppose no one's volunteering to stick around here.
That's right, especially not me. If you see Wyatt, tell him to come downstairs to help me. It's an urgent request.
Wyatt?
Yes, a thin blood who works for me. He must be helping the staff. There's a lot of stuff here that could give the SI much more than just this bar. There'd be no point in running if they could track us down.
Yes, of course. And if you see Richard, could you...
I'll let him know you're looking for him, as usual.
They're not very kind to Leisha. And
Did you destroy the client
I
files?
get that she is
Yes, it's done.
Accounting?
a Malkavian,
Yeah, it's all taken care
so
of. I've just got the
sometimes
suppliers and the VIP files left to do.
All right. I'm gonna need a badge for the basement too.
I don't have one, sorry.
sorry, I didn't want to interrupt what they were doing. So I get that she doesn't have like the best relationship with people because she has premonitions and people can be like, oh, she knows too much and I don't like that. Or because she does have a mental illness and she's forgetful and all this other stuff, they kind of feel like they have to caretake for her. Although it's evident that not everyone feels that way, because Beryl's just like, oh, you bitch with your memory issues, how dare you exist in my space, breathing my air. But like, her premonitions do come true. She does have, like, I know it's like probably a hit and a miss because you're reading the signs of the universe, and the signs of the universe to you come in differently than they do to other people, because you are looking at things through the lens of having a mental illness. But still. I don't have an outfit to wear. Oh, I can just obfuscate. Okay. So, let's talk.
Sorry, I've still got work to do.
Oh, okay, well then, get fucked, I guess. So I can obfuscate about if I want to. To ensure a pleasurable experience for yourself and others, please read our rules before entering the shared consumption area. Guests are welcome subject to availability, with or without a reservation. Please inquire about our specialities at the bar, or ask our hostess. You may reserve them at the bar. Please consume in moderation. You will be held responsible for any damage to the vessels without any right to dispute the claim. Please leave your personal belongings at the coat check. This place must remain available for all guests who are admitted. The space may be privatized with 2 weeks' notice. The staff at the Red Salon welcomes you. Thanks. Oh, poor vessels.
Calm down.
I made them some snacks and stuff. Can we walk a little faster? Here we go. Oh, these poor people. I could just run around invisible and talk to no one. That feels... Oh, you've got an aura about you. Oh, so do you.
Just my luck.
Huh, interesting. Okay.
I don't want to die.
Alright. Let's go talk.
Sorry, but the SI might show up at any second. I wouldn't hang around here if I were you.
Yeah, I know. I'm here to warn people and shit.
We're not open for customers. We're closed.
I'm not here to imbibe. I'm looking for Richard. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he gave orders to the staff. And then he went to the rotunda in the back.
Is there someone named Wyatt here?
Yeah, but he's transferring the kind right now. He shouldn't be long.
All right.
Okay. Oh, you all look so sad and stuff.
Do you have a minute?
Just one.
I'm looking for Wyatt.
What has that degenerate weakling done now? He's gone and gotten us in trouble again, has he?
I don't know. Beryl's looking for him.
He was here 5 minutes ago. He's been running back and forth to get the kind to safety.
Do you know where I can find Richard?
Dr. Dunham? I've got no idea. He told us the SI was on its way, and gave us orders to clean up as much as we could. I was too shaken up to see where he went. Sorry.
Okay. What were you supposed to do?
Destroy everything that would give the SI information about us. That's all.
Of course.
But we don't even know where to start.
What are you working on now?
Vessels that were stimulated by Dr. Dunham. I'm holding on to them until we solve an issue with the kind.
You change their emotional state?
We give them Trajax injections to trigger emotions that make them taste better.
Now I remember. That's thanks to Richard's work. Richard's work.
Yeah, our specialty vintages have become quite popular, so we can't up and lose them.
I believe you.
Actually, since we don't have a lot of time left, you should go see our manager at the back. She must need help.
Okay. I'll go see.
Yeah. Also, you aren't destroying things that could help with the SI, you're just standing around. If the SI could be here literally any minute. Oh, now I'm taking shit. Touche all the things.
Is it over yet?
Does it look over? Menu. Are fire vessels. They're justice seekers, fighters, or fans of gore cinema, and they all have one thing in common: violence and aggressivity. If you want to see red, ask for one of our fire vessels. For an even more intense experience, ask for one of our vintages, Glen, Vincent, or Rosemary. Our festive vessels, they're clubbers, sex addicts, or Wall Street traders, and they all have one thing in common: the sky's the limit. If you're looking for perpetual motion, ask for one of our festive vessels. For an experience that lasts, ask for one of our vintages, Abby, James, or Elliot. Our Zen vessels, they're yoga teachers, poets, and researchers. They all have one thing in common: calm and relaxation. If it's deep relaxation you're after, ask for one of our Zen vessels.
I never had much luck anyway.
For an even more transcendental experience, ask for one of our vintages: Marzia, Clarice, or Tommaso. Our melancholic vessels, they're undertakers, customer service reps, or volunteers who work with victims, and they all have one thing in common: they understand the darkness of the soul. If you want to descend into the darkest depths of their blood, ask for one of our melancholic vessels. For an even more profound experience, ask for one of our vintages, Harry, Ozzy, or Paul. We are unable to provide multiple vessels of this category in a restricted
We're all
area.
gonna die
We apologize
anyway.
for this restriction on consumption. That's the fire ones. Yeah. Because it will cause a frenzy, I assume. Okay. So we've spoken to people, spoken to those people. There must be someone here we can speak to. There he is, Wyatt.
Yes?
Are you in charge of the vessels?
Yes and no. I'm just in charge of moving them. Name's Wyatt.
Leisha.
I know. I'm gonna make a few more trips, but there's still one missing. I think Betty's having a hard time getting her to come out.
Oh god.
Where are you taking them?
I'm getting them to safety. Some of them are worth tons.
Okay, but before you leave, Beryl wants to see you.
What? No way.
I'm not gonna force him, I don't give a fuck.
He's not gonna like that. Gonna like that.
I know, but I've got more pressing matters with the SI breathing down our necks.
He does. Beryl honestly needs to just calm his tits. I did put an extra dot in Dominate, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. It wasn't Dominate that was cheaper, was it? It was Auspex, I think. Or was it Dominate? I don't remember. This one's a good one because it's good for social as well. Although, is Auspex good for social? I don't know. Obfuscate's not good for social. That is the opposite of what it is good for. Oh. We went into walk mode, not... I feel like we just saw Halsey.
You can't catch me.
So, what do we do now?
Okay.
How the hell should I know?
We could break down the door to get her out.
We don't have the equipment for that.
I could ask Dr. Dunham.
No way. We'll figure something out. When is Wyatt supposed to be back?
Is this where they keep the vessels on display?
If what Mr. Dunham says is true, we've got to get out of here fast. But we can't let them get their hands on such a
Sanguine.
priceless vessel.
Do you think this business about the SI is true? Are they really coming here?
All right, go to the front. When Wyatt gets here, tell him to be ready. I'll see what I can do.
Roger that.
coming this way. Can I talk to you? Yep. Ah. Ah! I pressed the button.
Fucking donor. Just wait till I see her again.
What? Who? Who? Why?
Are you okay, sweetie?
I can't find him. I was sure he was here.
What are you talking
A
about?
teddy bear.
Mr. Teddy. He was here. I know it.
He must be playing hide and seek.
You think so?
Yeah, all teddy bears do that. But what he doesn't know is that your mom is really good at that game.
Oh, will you help me?
Of course, Sugar Fangs.
I'm gonna wait for you here. I'm a little tired.
That's fine, honey.
Do I now need to locate a teddy bear? Ah! The BDSM ones!
Something to keep the donors in an aggressive mood.
I don't think that's what this one was. Was it not? Was it not a different res? It was a festive one, wasn't it? Caloric room.
Something to keep the donors in an aggressive mood.
Okay, sure. We'll go with that. And this one's to keep them in a sad mood because it's an office. Yeah, melancholic. I guess they read sad things and such. Oh, there's the manager's office.
Music. To relax the vessels.
Huh.
Music.
If you're gonna
To
say the
relax
same
the
stuff
vessels.
over and over and over again, I'm gonna get bored. Oh, what's going on over there? That thing's freaking out.
The door's stuck.
Alright, we'll figure it out in a bit. Probably don't need to go in there yet. I don't know what this one is. Maybe that's the powered swan and stuff because it's writing and such. Oh! This is a pretty little... Hey, Alvin. Ah! Okay, do I need to go speak to people? There was someone around here, like a second ago, right? Where's Halsey? So we're behind Halsey. They were over there. Huh. Interesting. Medical room staff only. Oh, is that the room that's locked? Oh, I see.
The door seems to be blocked from inside.
Is that where the vessels lock themselves in? Boobs! I do love fine art. And the fact that when most, like, idiots I have befriended and stuff are like, you love boobs. Oh, I could, but I could swipe too, so I'm not gonna do it if I could find a card. Feels like a waste of resources. Hello.
I have to cover our tracks as much as possible.
Oh, Leisha. I didn't expect to see you here.
It seems like you know who I am, but I don't remember meeting you.
Yeah, it's not the first time that that's happened to you.
So I came here often?
Oh yeah, but it's been going on 3 years since I saw you last. My name's Betty. I manage the salon for Dr. Dunham. Sort of.
Is there a problem? Why aren't you leaving?
It's just that Dr. Dunham asked me to evacuate the kind, but I'm never gonna be able to do it. A highly valuable donor has holed herself up in there, but Wyatt's supposed to take her in the other.
Do you know where Dr. Dunham went?
He must be doing the same thing we're doing. Getting rid of anything we don't want the SI to get their hands on.
Like what, exactly?
He told us to destroy the Trajax compounds, so he must be getting rid of his stuff.
Why are we asking
What
this?
are those compounds you mentioned?
It's one of the doctor's inventions, a stimulant for the donors. The blood is way better with it. Everybody loves it.
Do you have any idea where the doctor might have started?
Oh, he leaves his stuff laying around everywhere, you know. But most of it must be in his office. It's on this floor, in the rotunda, or in his examining room in the basement.
Why can't you make the vessel come out?
All the commotion has pushed her over the brink. Or maybe she thinks she's being taken to the slaughterhouse? There's no way of knowing. She won't talk to us.
What's the slaughterhouse?
I feel like it's...
Oh,
just
that's what the
it sounds
kind
like.
call the basement. That's where we take donors that have been drained by clients, or donors that have been overused. Mr. Underwood is in charge of that.
Of course he fucking is.
Oh, he works here now?
Yes, he's in charge of the accounting, recycling the vessels. Really anything the doctor isn't interested in doing.
And he's very talented, I imagine.
Let's say there are a lot of deliveries, but not a lot of money coming in. If you see what I mean.
I do. A blue blood.
He's skimming.
Why don't you force her to come out?
I can't. She's locked in the injection room, and there's no way to open the door. And I'm not allowed to damage her. She's a vintage.
I can't... Okay. Let's give it a go.
I can sense that you disagree.
Well, I'm supposed to deal with her, but I can't even touch her. Because she's worth too much?
What does it mean when you say she's a vintage?
They're the donors that have the strongest reaction to the Trajax injections. It gives their blood incredible character, a vintage. But when they don't get their dose, they can get out of control. This vessel flipped out and went totally paranoid.
I wonder if they're supposed to give her some of her medication.
But the SI had better not get their hands on her. Can you help me? She might listen to you.
I'd heard there was a lot of compromising stuff on us here. So I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Puppy.
And clean up anything we forgot and...
Yeah, I get it, Betty. I'll do it if I can, okay?
Fine. All right. There's a pass on the bar that'll give you staff clearance. You're gonna need it.
Thanks.
Right, so I'm gonna need to go to the bar. Hush, pup. Baby! Come on now! Why are you being such a grump? So there should be Was that there this whole time?
I don't get why they're panicking.
Oh, honey. It's okay. Dang it. Which way is the staff room? There it is. I knew I didn't have to use my willpower. Oh. Oh my goodness! Welcome to the staff room where we keep corpses? Oh, rats! My bestest buds. Obviously. Okay, wait, hang on. Is this... Wait, hang on. Why am I in the staff room? Because she's not in the staff room. Right? I can't go in there. That's the manager's office. What am I supposed to be doing? Getting that vessel out, right? There was a button that I can use. Oh. Oh no, I am keeping that. Okay. Okay. gonna search this room anyway, because what is this?
A pneumatic tube system. That connects with the basement, it looks like.
Okay. Interesting. That's definitely going to be something I need to use. That's just an outlet on the wall. It was just very bright, so it caught my eye. Can I open drawers? No. I can look at the
Richard's
computer.
grand idea. Injecting substances to stimulate the vessel's humors.
If you give the Trijax to a phlegmatic, it's okay. Do others, it causes coma and death. Coma, okay, death, coma, death, coma, okay, coma, coma, death, coma, okay. Whoa. Trijax MG from phlegmatic resonances, compound made of slimed. Keep subjects in a calm, meditative state. Do not give it to a sanguine because the effects are permanent. Sanguine? Yeah, death. So it just talks about all of these. Oh, I see. We're supposed to be able to know the resonance of... Right, okay. So we need to go find out her name. She did refer to her as a hair, didn't she? So do I need to go and talk at the door?
Come on, you've got to get out of there. We've wasted enough time already.
Is that you, Betty?
No, it's Leisha.
Get out of here!
Okay. Vessel psychology is so high.
Listen, you need to get yourself somewhere secure. It's not safe for you here anymore.
All you want is my blood! I won't come out! Leave me alone!
Okay. Is there someone called Betty around here I can go and pretend to be?
Sorry, but I don't have the time. If the SI get here, we're screwed.
Can I steal her face?
Sorry, but I don't have the time. If the SI get here, we're screwed.
Okay, so let's...
Sorry, but I don't have the time. If the SI get here, we're screwed.
I want to steal your face. But it's not letting me. I want to steal your face. I assume it's because you are wearing a mask. Did you tell me who she was? Did you tell me?
I won't come out.
Alright. Well, that's it's literally your funeral at this rate, babe.
Music. To relax the vessels.
Okay. Did I find this information out anywhere else? Show goals! Haha! Can the goals stay, please? Thanks.
Sorry, but I don't have the time. If the SI get here, we're screwed.
I won't come out.
Alright. Did they mention her name? And I've forgotten. That would be very me. Aha! Right. Vessel profiles. Alright, let's have a look via resonance. I just need to assume what she is. I feel like... Okay. Addiction to violent video content, self-harms must be monitored. Criminal record to be monitored when in contact with flock. Demonstrated psychopathic behavior, suicide attempts, possibly monitored. Cinephilia? What's cinephilia? Contagious pessimism. Lethargic. Extremely sensitive to sound. Fearful. Requires 4 hours of medication per day. Sensitive to contact with melancholics. Did they say her name was Julia? I don't feel like they did. Let's look at the names. Isabella Lawson, Austin Odom, Archie Duncan, Glenn Elliott. Monica Wolf, Rupert Cantrell, Danny Murphy, Clarice Hallstrom. So we know she's a vintage. I could go and look at the vintage profiles. The menu even. For the vintages. Oh, well there's another computer here I could look at. Emergency Treatment Handbook. Handbook designed to help you with the event that a donor presents symptoms of severe trachea's withdrawal, which is what we're dealing with. Please use the following procedure in case of emergency. Analyze the subject's behavior. Refer to their resonance. Calculate the number of doses needed to return them to their standard docile behavior. 1 dose of Trajax that is suited to the subject's resonance allows them to move up 1 level. Warning: an overdose may cause the donor to lose consciousness or have a heart attack. Great! Melancholic resonance donor. Level 0, the subject is depressed, apathetic and submissive. Level -1, the subject presents a state of clear emotional indifference. Their statements are detached. Level 2, the subject signs of manic excitement. Okay, so she's at level 2, so she needs 2 doses. Oh, is this how I know what she is? Okay. Major depressive episode, no. Paranoid makes sense too. Delusions of mass persecution. She does believe she's about to be killed. I mean, she's with vampires and stuff, so it makes sense. Pathological empathy. No, she's not doing that. So she could be either phlegmatic or melancholic. No, she's not excited. Not excitement. She's not suicidal. It seems like she's phlegmatic. And needs 2 things. Okay, let's have a look in here on this.
If only she'd calm down.
Okay, there was a...
There's gotta be something that will make her come out.
There's a microphone attached to this.
Come on. Come out of there now.
No, you're going to hurt me.
She's paranoid.
Come on. Come out of there now.
No, you're going to hurt me.
Okay, so she is paranoid. Okay, so she's phlegmatic, and they need Trajax MG. So she's phlegmatic. She must be Clarice. Extremely sensitive to sound. Oh, are we supposed to scare the shit out of her? I'd rather not do that. So... Oh, I can send drugs. Oh, I need drugs. Okay. So this is why I needed the staff room key. Right? Because I can't get into the room that she's in. Which is... the medicinal storage place. Oh, it's opposite to that. Is that the staff room? Yeah. So I must be able to get some Trajax MG. Is there a button? It's Oh, there it is. Yeah, go down. The only way is up, baby. Dangerous doors, but we're vampires, so I guess it doesn't matter. No wonder they're scared of the basement, gang. Have you seen the basement? It's fucking weird. It's covered in corpses. And sacrificial shit? What? Maybe she's not paranoid. Maybe she's just intelligent. Notes on stabilization rituals. Trajax and its derivatives are highly unstable. Rituals stabilization tests require that all the necessary preparations be made so that Trajax is left at room temperature for a minimum amount of time, 2 to 3 minutes at most. It is essential to store Trajax in temperature-controlled storage to ensure that the experiments may be carried out correctly. Merchandise must be moved using refrigerated containers. So I need a refrigerated container. Phase 1. Prepare the materials required for the ritual. Inject the appropriate form of Trajax into the prepared vessel. Immediately drain the kine of 2 1-liter pouches. Perform the ritual immediately. Affix the reference to the samples. The reference will refer to the detailed description of the ritual performed. Remit 1 of the 2 samples to Dr. Dunham, who will carry it out in vivo test. Record his remark on the corresponding reference. Our sire's a psychopath, which makes sense. What did I just take? A Tremere brooch. What does that give me? Oh. Risk of opponent focus is reduced by 25%. In a dialogue with 3 disciplines, 1 you eliminate 4 hunger. In a dialogue, each discipline 1 increases suspicion by 1. 1? Well, okay. I don't see how that's better for me than my hanky at the moment. All the symbols. Okay. Are we on a river? Where the fuck are you taking the vessels? Just grab all of the bitches and put them on boats.
This is a rat hideout here.
Well, it is.
But
Hello.
it's a discreet entrance.
It depends. Oh, it's a sewer, right? Okay. Yeah, it's a discreet entrance.
Oh, it's you. I've got a lot of work to do. Please excuse me.
Yeah, okay, get fucked. Kind recycling list.
Boston Medical Center. Barrel's funneling bodies to them and lining his own pockets then. I'm not sure Hazel'd be happy to hear she's losing money like that.
No, neither am I. But we knew he was doing this from reading some of his other shit, right? Because I was like... Ooh, because I was like, hang on. I'm so sorry. I thought because that was open that it was accessible, but silly me.
A storage room, huh?
This is what I want, isn't it? For the Trajax. What was that? An infrared scanner. Device that can read bar or QR codes. Aha! I'm gonna need that probably for the Trajax stuff. Puppadoodle, what you doing? Puppy! Why are you whimpering at the door? What's going down? What's up? What? What's going on? Are you too scared to come and get a cuddle? In case the list is just, in case Brayton's mean to you.
Richard's injections. He doesn't want the wrong people to find them.
MG is at 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so I need a box to transport it in. Oh. Product storage and conservation. Trajax and its derivatives are highly unstable. To preserve its properties, Trajax can be kept in a temperature that is suitable to its formula. Keeping it at its temperature for an extended period of time may alter or destroy drug's molecular structure, making it lethal for the vessels. The pneumatic tube system used to transport the dosages refrigerates them and automatically keeps them at the right storage temperature. It is essential to store Trajax in temperature-controlled storage at the right temperature for each compound in order to ensure that the experiments and consumption may be carried out correctly. So Trajax needs to be 48 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the one I want. Okay, so I need to make this one. Open this. I need to take 2. Nope.
I already took a dose of Trajax.
Okay, but I do need to do 2. Send 1 and send a second. That's the lift. Go. Let's be quicker, please. Project has 2 minutes. So I need to go into the manager's office. It's not here with me, it should be with her. So, can I talk to her now? Nope. Talk to her, please.
If only she'd calm down. There's gotta be something that will make her come out.
Talk to her.
Come on. Come out of there now.
No, you're going to hurt me.
Okay. Does it come to this? Aha!
A pneumatic tube system. That connects with the basement, it looks like.
Okay, so does this one connect to the other room? Please stop walking. Please run fast.
That must be how they supply the Trajax into the injection room.
Okay, cool. So now can I talk to her?
If only she'd calm down.
I feel like I'm completely at peace. At last.
Yeah, great. Now go join the others. Now!
Yes, You're right.
Okay, cool. She is a suspicious item and I have removed her. Okay.
Do you know we almost left without you?
But
No buts! Go join the others on the double.
I mean, it's not her fault. You got her addicted to a substance. Okay. So, I need to go back to the staff-only area because I need to go to the basement because that is where my sire tends to hang out. Find and get rid of compromising evidence. Okay. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Let's go. So what's through here? What? Whoa. Did I just miss this before? Interesting. I just didn't go that way. Oh.
Empty vessels. He must be using them for something.
Well, we know Beryl's sending them off to a lab or something. Okay, so we probably need to speak to Beryl, although we hate him. Okay.
Apparently the pressure's right.
Okay. I assume we're gonna flood it.
Now nobody can use it. This is blood, not Trajax. QK the Third. Those look like the initials of Quentin King, our former prince. That's all I can think of. Wyatt. No address. Surprising. What could he be up to? I don't see the connection with Quentin King. The hunters had better not get their hands on these addresses.
Can we destroy the... Oh, I don't want to... I do want to remove them. In fact, that's a good point. Can I read this one too?
Sylvia Ortiz, Boston. 1 Nashua Street. We supply the prints too, obviously. The hunters had better not get their hands on these addresses.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. Alright, cool. These other ones aren't refrigerating then? Okay. So if we destroyed all the evidence of those things, that's cool. This is barrels. Shady, okay. So if he had Quentin King's blood, clearly, oh, okay. We're gonna put everything up as high as possible. Don't know what NA is. Nothing above 62. So 65 should fuck up good. Enough. What's in here? Anything actually in there? Yeah, can I get stuff from this? I assume I could have killed that time by mistake if I hadn't have read stuff through properly.
Richard Barrel. Storage room. This looks like a pneumatic communication system.
Can I destroy? Well, I mean, we need to also get rid of this book that says the Trajac storage needs to be kept at this blah 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 blah. And these are the ingredient lists. Because that's what that book says. Speak to Barrel. What's he in here? Yeah. There he is. Rifle into his cabinets.
I get that you're busy, but...
But you decided to interrupt me anyway. Fantastic.
Wyatt isn't coming to help.
He didn't obey? What exactly did he say?
He wasn't thrilled with the job you gave him.
A thin blood and a coward too. We're all going to be in trouble just because he's scared. He doesn't know what he's got coming.
Wow. Hold on. Why are we all going to be in trouble?
Get out of here now.
Insist.
What are you hiding, Barrel?
You dare?
You leave me no choice.
This is madness. What part of out do you not understand?
I'm worried you're going to make our situation worse.
What is this world coming to? I'm a member of the council. What I do is no business of yours.
I can't beat him in these things, so you're putting us all in danger.
The SI is breathing down our necks, so this concerns all of us.
You think I'm not aware of that, perhaps?
Then stop making us take risks just out of pride.
I'm going to choose to ignore your last remark and work on finding a solution. I won't keep you any longer.
I'm not leaving until I'm sure there's no danger with whatever you and Wyatt are up to.
What makes you think I could be hiding something so perilous?
It's not trafficking. Trafficking vessels is normal because it's what happens in Kindred Society. We don't have proof that that's Quentin King's blood. It just says Q King. But we do know he's trafficking bodies. So we can do that one.
The checks for the sale of the empty bodies, they're made out to B&L Corp. Not to Hazel, as I would have expected.
Honestly, I don't make much from it if that's what you're insinuating.
It's still stealing, isn't it?
Let's just say I'm throwing her money since she doesn't have time to do it. Are we done now?
It's not just that. Now's not the time to turn down a helping hand.
If I accept your help, you can't tell anyone about it. Ever.
I can't win.
Yes, of course.
I'll spare you the list of consequences if you break your word.
I can imagine.
But I still think it's a bad idea. You're not the sharpest knife in the kitchen.
Fuck you!
If I let you help me, it could make matters worse. So stay out of it. Do you understand?
I'm stable. Could Richard help us? We can't afford to go against him with persuasion. It's annoying that you can't, like... Can I use stuff? Oh. Oh, okay. That eliminates hunger. I don't need that. Okay. Huh. Huh. I can't focus any higher. He's gonna win no matter what I do. Could Richard help?
Why don't we ask Richard for help?
Oh, the more the merrier. No thank you.
But he could...
Do nothing at all. I already have enough problems with you on my hands.
Just stable?
You're incapable of trusting anyone. And you're one to talk about stability?
Yes, of course. Especially if that anyone has an imaginary child.
I know she's not real.
Oh, if I had feelings, I'd almost feel sorry for you. We've wasted enough time already. You finally managed to finish something off. My patience.
You'll regret it.
Yes, yes, of course. You may leave now.
What's his secret? What's he hiding?
What could be hiding behind it?
I told you to find Wyatt. We don't have much time.
Can I know this code? Oh, well, that one's just everywhere. So is that one. Thanks for the help and a bunch of cash. Okay, can I go to Richard's office again? Oh no, that wasn't Richard's office. It was a management office. Wasn't it? Is it Richard's office? Pop, 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 pop. I know we need to go through that other door over there, but I feel like that's going to be like a point of no return sort of situation. Because it looks like where I'll go and speak to Richard because they said he was in the basement. But I want to make sure that I haven't missed anything in manager's office. Oh, manager's office. It's not. It could be his. No, it will be his because he is the one dealing with the drugs for the vessels and stuff. Obfuscate. I've already got all specs up. So there's nothing special about this room. I just don't want to miss suspicious items for Leisha. Especially since I know when they tally up at the end, it's going to be like, you did everything except speak to Beryl and convince him to do shit for you. Which is fine. So, one's the place I need to be. Okay. It still has the confrontation music going. Doo doo. Right. So, what's going on down here?
I've been here before. I'm sure of it.
Oh, let's see a premonition. All pencils point to there. Well, that was useful. Oh, another manager's office. Oh, what's this? Oh, I can take cassettes. I can take all the cassettes. Oh, is there this where the cassette player is? Patient. 27 case file. Nature thin blood. Location Boston. Most likely date, size, identity undetermined. February 16th. Named Davis. Provided by Q Kill for testing. Was extremely interested in my research. You can tell I'll be able to reach new heights with his support. D is extremely picky in his choice of vessels. He may be young, but I'm quite curious as to his selectivity. I would have liked to keep him as a control for the Trajax 5 HT tests, but he will be far too costly to maintain. D plus 8. This brute completely drained my most promising test vessel. In 15 years, I've never seen such potential. I cannot keep D. D plus 9. I encourage patient 0 to practice with him, and he is no longer an issue. I raised everything, of course. What are you doing to your patients?
But Richard says that madness isn't an illness.
Madness, eccentricity, or pathology. Behaviors and words are sometimes chalked up to being eccentricity or quirkiness, but when this deviation from the norm becomes persistent, particularly when accompanied by delusional thinking, it is generally considered to be madness. However, norms vary from one culture to another, and from one era to another, and what we consider to be normal for standards and societies is different from one culture to another, depending on the frame of reference chosen. Since the 19th century, madness has been considered an illness. The term mental pathology is used, and the matter is studied from a medical perspective. Madness is thus something to be healed, to treat. Okay. I can't take it.
Richard says that madness isn't an illness.
Okay, honey. We don't know what we trust him with. Oh. Well. Oh, it's because I had my own specs up, because I just did. I'm just great like that. Books. Any books of interest that we can destructo for him? Ah. Aha. Thank you for the willpower return. Thank you. A book on Titans. Okay, I will read that in a sec. Use key. Patient 0, nature, suffering from typhoid, treatment embrace. Location between Brest and New York. October 13th, 1939, named Juliet. D0, stricken with typhoid during the passage in Boston. Was forced to embrace her to save her. I am having trouble hiding her. Basic sustenance operations are functional but limited. Subject can only feed in a frenzied state. Refuses any derived source of sustenance, rats, dominated kine, etc. An accident occurred this evening. I was unable to prevent it. I do not know what consequences will ensue, as this embrace is far outside of standard procedure. However, this will also simplify things, I must admit. At least they will be together. Oh. I created a file for patient 1. The subject has developed extraordinary psychological defenses and continues to act as if nothing has changed. It seems that feeding sessions are allowed by massive anterograde amnesia. I am both perplexed and fascinated. I'm sure to find an explanation for Quentin once we get to Boston. I haven't had time to make note of the therapy that I have implemented. I'm surprised by the subject's skill, but it is not completely mastered yet. Jesus Christ. 253 days later? Presentation to Quentin King went well. I was on my guard and must unfortunately make the subject forget her abilities or the consequences of her acts. Wait. I'm Juliet, and I was suffering from typhoid. As in, Leisha is Juliet. At least they can be together. No, wait, because... Right, our daughter might be Juliet.
Alright, it's a total mess.
Because... when I go for Leisha, her generation is 12th. And when I go for Halsey, her generation is 11th. So she was changed, and I think she changed us.
Juliet. That name.
Yeah.
Why does that remind me of something?
Neonate irreversible invasive psychosis. Boston Mike. Chance meeting at Quaking. His sire regrets last week's embrace. The child presents a disorder that is incompatible with his family. I'm still hesitant about his diagnosis, but it is either psychosis or a borderline personality disorder. I accepted a partial treatment without promising any results. Sorry, I'm pouring myself a drink while I'm at this. M's behavioural issues seem to stem from psychopathy rather than the unlife. From a clinical perspective, in the past 2 weeks, M has demonstrated self-mutilation, multiple physical aggressions, paranoia, gratuitous violence, magical thinking. Magical thinking? I'm going to Google that and see if that's an actual psychological term. Conclusion. No therapeutic solution is possible at this stage. The sire agrees to hand M over to me as a test subject. Well, fuck his sire. Magical thinking. Magical? Yeah, I am right. I'm reading that right. Because I thought it was maniacal and I was just being a fool. But it does say magical. M had a bad reaction to the Trajax PV63. He suffered a fit of insanity and had to be restrained by the staff. I am afraid of losing him because his test results are so reliable and he is resilient as well. M has become lethargic following consumption of Trajax V27 phlegm. I must calculate the impact of the main ingredient. Okay. Human embraced in Dorchester, Audrey. Sedation following capture near Mather's school has come to terms with their condition. Our sessions are starting to be calmer. Subject is having a hard time adjusting to captivity. The time has come. Her nostalgia for her human condition stimulates her need for imitation. I mentioned her former occupation. Now we must wait. The patient's mind is adhesive. She now only talks about missing her work. The last 2 sessions, I mentioned the possibility of caring for a child. Now it's all she'll talk about. She says she's ready to try. I introduced her to patient 0. I left them together for 1 hour under discreet surveillance. Nothing to report. I repeated their visits less than 1 hour each time for the past 5 days. However, I have a sense of foreboding. Final death at 2:42. Patient 0 was upset about patient 1's departure from assignment. I will continue to seek a caretaker for her. So patient 0 is Halsey. And I'm pretty sure that was Juliet. Okay. So patient 3 Pups is someone who died. Okay. Human named James, chance encounter, amateur, poetry circle in Boston, have managed to strike up a friendship. Subject is calm and at peace. Even an offer to publish his poetry didn't change his mood. He will make an exceptional test subject. James is having a hard time adjusting to captivity and will sedate him while I search for some sort of compensation. However, his mood still remains strong. I discovered a way to give him relative freedom through hypnosis. This method is highly successful on mortals. He willingly agrees to the injections. Nearly lost him while testing the Trajax PV11, but I didn't have a hint of a result. Patient is the same as always. Trajax PV62 tested today, no results. I refuse to give up. 3 years and 35 days. This time I'm on the right track, it's certain. The effect only lasts a few seconds, but the results are encouraging. Trajax PV131. James. I feel shitty for you, my dude. Okay. So I've figured stuff out about your patients and I've hidden stuff. There's nothing going on here. Nothing I can find. That's just a light switch, that's just the door. There's the clock I've managed to sort things out with. His chairs are always miles away from his desk. There's that. What is everyone's obsession with swans? I know it's like called Swan Song, but the people in it are invested in swans. There's nothing else around here for me. Oh, there was the computer, wasn't there? Observations on the interpretation of dreams. During test 47, the Trajax MG observed dreamlike activity in a kindred. Oh, that's cool. The formula isn't perfect, but this experimental accident allowed me to work on interpreting the event with the subject. To better understand this phenomenon, a former European colleague once advised me to read Freud's work, specifically the volumes on this subject, in the following order: volume 3, 5, 4. That's gonna mean something. Freud 3, 5, 4. That's gonna be a code to something. However, my recent observations lead me to question this recommendation. It seems obvious to me that for psychoanalysis to contribute anything to the understanding of this phenomenon in kindred, volume 5 should be read first. 3, 5, 4, but he says 5 should be first, so it should be 5, 3, 4? Question mark? Personal notes. A careful reading of the aforementioned publications led me to reconsider the psychoanalytical understanding of the unlife of kindred. Thus, the origin myth of Oedipus will show the way to a solution to the one who can interpret it. Always, I will reveal the tormented secrets of the blood and all its darkness. Oedipus. Is there going to be a painting somewhere of Oedipus that I'm going to need to, like, know shit about? Okay, so are there Freud's books somewhere on the shelves? Am I gonna need to steal those books? Has he hidden stuff in them? I'm so afraid of, like, ending the mission and it being like, you didn't find this stuff, you absolute twonk. There's a globe. Pretty globe. You're not even gonna let me spin it. Is this Oedipus?
But Richard says that madness isn't an illness.
I just saw a statue of a woman and went, is that Oedipus? Who is canonically, famously known for being a man who wanted to be with his mother and kill his father, so was definitely a masculine human. Oh. No, they are CD drives, not tape cassette things. Can you please? Okay. Was it, I was promised there would be cassette playing things at some point. The ground over there is purple. See? I'm looking for tape things. Okay, so let me just go back. Inventory. Okay. Person knows number 3. Set 12, 7, 28. Medical record for patient 27. Key. Batteries. Medical record for patient 0 written on it. So Juliet is Halsey. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, the dog had to go in a cage. So, patient 0, Juliet, is Halsey. Patient 1 is us, and he was trying to find a caretaker for her after we went away on an assignment. That's what I'm thinking anyway, because an accident occurred. Halsey embraced us. That's what happened, because it can't have been Dunham because he embraced Juliet, right? So he must be a generation lower than Juliet, who is Halsey, and we are a generation higher than her, so she must have embraced us. So that's what's happened here. An accident occurred, she embraced us. We're her mum. So when we find a file for patient 1, that will be Laisha's patient file. But I don't think I have all specs on. So if there's any secrets, I should be able to find them. It's not in these drawers or anything over here. Alright. There's more spaces I could check in other places, but this seems like an important room and I don't want to mess things up.
Richard must not be far.
Ah! Okay. Patient 16, Kindred / Thinbud, Eddie Brighton. Subject came to the Red Salon of his own volition. He appeared gaunt and bewildered by his embrace. Was told by his sire to come here before disappearing. Reported my issue to Quentin King. If all the kindred who break the rules send me their unwanted progeny, what will become of us? Quentin King has agreed to allow me to keep Eddie to assist in my research. It's nice to be understood by the prince. I spoke with Eddie at length to set him at ease. He is adapting relatively well to his new condition. I'm keeping Eddie apart from the others. I don't want him stimulating Subject Zero's attachment. Even if that would be interesting, it will not help me advance science. The Trajax DAPV-23 experiment did not lead to any conclusive results. He did not notice any difference. The test vessel died, however. I have been increasing the concentration of, I'm not reading that, topiramate by 0.2% each day. This is the first time that the test vessel has survived the night, and E has reported sensing a difference. E no longer senses anything, despite the changes in the tramadol and benzodiazepine percentages. On the other hand, I'm beginning to notice changes in his behavior. E is becoming increasingly incomprehensible. He can no longer match his words to his thoughts. He refuses to participate in the experiment. He was so aggressive that we had to lock him in my laboratory. His condition has deteriorated too far to be of any use to me, but I will keep him for further study as the side effects have had a remarkable impact on him. Aha! play.
October 28, 2001. Patients 211 and 216 exhibited the first signs of intense resonance increase. Both sanguines went from low resonance to a level never before achieved. What a flavor. I must admit that even I find it hard to resist. Unfortunately, patient 211 suffered the consequences. I will continue exploring further in this direction. I feel that I am getting closer to the goal.
Okay, can I eject it? Ah! There you go.
January 27th, 2002, 2240. I thought I was close to a major breakthrough last month, with the promising results from the new types of XXX chemical doses. Unfortunately, it seems I got ahead of myself. It appears that the dose of amphetamines that I gave them was too high. There must have been an error in my calculations. Patients H216, H217, H222, H225, and H226 were lost in the experiment. I must ask Wyatt to find new test subjects. All of this time spent preparing them, wasted.
Yeah, we don't care about human life. Sure, let's go on.
Note for patient 1's case file. The treatment is following its course with continued positive effects on the hallucinate. Come in.
Some chemicals have just arrived for you, Dr. Dunham.
Great. Put them here. You may leave now.
Just turned on a music box? Oh, okay.
June 17, 2008. Beryl and I are going to create a blood bar of a much higher quality than I thought. I will once again be able to focus on my research and oversee the work of the members of the Chantry. Beryl and his mad ideas. Ultimately, the prince was right. The solution for hunger is in my research. If we manage to stabilize these effects in more inconspicuous containers, we will become invisible to the rest of the world. October 28, 2001.
We've had 7, 28, personal note 3, and tape number 12. So yeah, back to the beginning. Okay. So I'm gonna... Where's Oedipus indicating suffering? Ah! So it's 2, 4, 3, 1. That book is not reachable, so that's not for me. And then there was something about Freud books. Are there any more books? Aha! There's books over here. These must be the Freud books. So, 2, 4, 3, 1. That was Oedipus. Okay. So he'd initially said that his friend had said 3, 5, 4. he thought it should be 5, 3, 4. Something
Could you be hiding?
Huh?
A second layer of security.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, these are janky and stuff. I see. Oh, so I'm gonna want this to play Swan Lake. Let's try that. Didn't work. Okay. Oedipus, 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 Oedipus. Said Oedipus was pointing to the object of shame. So, okay, 1, he is pointing left. 2, diagonally down. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so left, diagonally down. 3 is downwards. And 4 is diagonally that way? Or walking towards us? Okay, wait. Any hands pointing? It just looks like he's pointing down. It's like facing us? Because then I would put 2 facing us. Unless his hand is pointing that way. The one that's on his chest. Indicating suffering, so his hand's on his chest. He's showing the way. Oh, he's pointing that way. So that one would be... So 3 is facing us, and 4 is diagonally the opposite way. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That way. Oh. That's place of no return. Have I found everything? I don't know if I have found everything. Rorschach tests. Statue. These things. Nothing's highlighting for me. Oh, are we done? Are we done? What are our goals? Can I be shown my goals, please? It was one of these buttons! Ah! I'm pressing that button. Not showing me my goals. Q. Q. Show me my goals. Show me my goals. Oh, are my goals now just find Richard and go? Is there anything else apart from this? There was that room and then this room. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna be paranoid and do one more swing around this room. I found the key on the clock and I found the patient file in the desk. There's nothing else, nothing else. That's it. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna assume I got all the suspicious stuff. So it's time to go to the point of no return.
Whoa. What the? A lab? Shit. It's the SI. We've got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, honey. It's time to be invisible. Why won't you let me? Oh, I don't want to open the door. That's why. That would be big dumb of me. Patient 1. Kindred, accidental embrace under duress. That's me. I am Marie. Marie. I had to perform a memory manipulation on 0 and 1 to avoid causing a mental shock. For the time being, I'm erasing all memory of their feeding sessions. I do not believe she has the resources needed to manage this embrace. It would be best if she believed that it came from me. Yes! Because Halsey did it. Or Juliet. The subject came to terms with their condition this evening. I did not hypnotize her this time. The vessel consented, which simplified things. She must progress more quickly. Quentin demands to see her, but I do not believe we are ready yet. Our sessions are starting to produce results. A fascinating alliance, perhaps the result of the memory manipulation, but there are no behavioral changes. The subject seems to retain feelings that are unusual with Kindred. Quentin King seems to be thoroughly charmed, the court as well. Specimens such as these are exceedingly rare. Her premonitions are extremely detailed and specific. However, she has an increasingly difficult time recovering from them. Artificial slumber allows her to recover and get back on her feet, but creates absences that subject 0 has difficulty accepting. I prefer to distance myself from the core. Subjects 0 and 1 are called upon too often. I fear that 0 will lose control again. I had to accept her request. I do not know the impact this will have given her natural inclinations. I warned the prince of the risk she was taking, that it interferes with and distorts my research, but she would not listen. Fortunately, slumber stabilizes her for now. She must absolutely take her treatment every time she wakes up.
This goes back a ways.
Yeah, honey, it's about you.
I've got a feeling of deja vu.
Oh,
like I know this story.
Take this off.
I've heard the name Marie before. But where?
It's your name. Okay, so they've destroyed all the cameras. They're gonna find where those camera feeds lead. So they're gonna find this room. Can I take anything? Why would I not be destroying this lab right now? There's a Bunsen burner going. There's nothing else to be found. Oh. Yeah, the SI were always coming, so it was always big dumb for us to be here. Their music's playing and it's super fun.
This hallway.
Yeah, we've seen it several fucking times, baby. Ah! There's a room at the end. Oh, look inside. Oh. Oh. Are you kindred or a vessel, honey? I can't look inside that one either. Oh, I can. No? No. Okay, if I look inside this one while I'm not obfuscated, does it change?
Don't make me drink anymore. I can't take it.
Okay, honey. Oh, goodness. So. Nope. Nope. I know that this.
Just let me die.
Oh, honey. That's so mean. This is the door.
What the?
Oh, Halsey's still alive. He lied to us when he said that he had to kill her, and Halsey's what killed this woman.
Halsey.
I knew it.
It's okay.
Wait!
What the?
Honey,
Wait,
the
come
SI
back.
Here. You cannot be here during this whole SI shenanigans, sweetness. They're gonna kill you. She's so fast. I mean, that is me and my kids.
Halsey!
She survived it. She's a kindred. She's a kindred. She's still alive.
No.
We're okay for
It
it.
can't be true. She's not real. It's all in my head.
If she wasn't real, that man wouldn't have seen her.
No, not you. You don't exist either.
If they hadn't seen her, they wouldn't have shot at her. They wouldn't have shot at her.
You disappeared. I was doing better.
Leisha, look at me. You're fine. But you have to find what you lost.
No! I won't listen to you. Didn't lose anything.
Huh. Richard has scrambled your brain so much that you don't even remember.
What are you talking about?
Who you really are, of course.
Here we go.
I know who I am.
Are you sure? If that's true, then tell me. Who are you looking for?
Alicia versus me. I want my daughter. Richard. No, I don't think she knows.
No, it's not.
Say it.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's good. That's the only honest answer you can give. You don't have any idea what's going on, because you've forgotten who you are. But you can get it back. Concentrate. You're like a jigsaw puzzle that's been broken into 1,000 scattered pieces. If you don't take the time to piece yourself back together, the rest is pointless.
But I don't have time!
You don't have a choice. Take the time you need. Please. Give yourself a chance. You're worth it.
Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know where to start.
I can help you. Let's start from the beginning. Try to remember. What's your name?
Marie.
I think...
Yes?
I saw a name on a patient file. I think my name is... Marie. Yes! I knew you'd remember.
Welcome back, Marie.
It's coming back to me.
Let's try something else. But don't think about it too much. Trust your instincts. Say the first thing that comes to mind. All right. Who is Richard?
Halsey's sire.
I always thought he was my sire.
But he isn't. Is he Halsey's sire?
Yes! It's coming back to you.
You're making progress. I have one last question for you. You can take your time with this one. Who is Halsey?
Juliet.
I'm afraid I might be wrong. I found a file on one of Richard's patients. She was Juliet, wasn't she?
That's right. You remembered. That's good. Our name was Marie. We were born in 1911 in France. Do you remember? Our parents worked at an explosives factory.
Shanaline.
That's right.
Since they were too poor to pay someone to watch me, they put me in a locker during their shift. There was an accident. It took both their lives. It took them 10 days to find me in the rubble.
We stopped talking after that.
They took me to the asylum.
Yes. That's where we first met Richard.
He was the night psychiatrist.
I thought we'd never get out of there. They kept us locked up for 10 years. Do you remember his look when we found out we were pregnant with Juliet? I named her Juliet after her grandmother. It's a lot prettier than Halsey. I never understood why Richard called her that in her file. I wonder if he knew who the father was. We were forced to flee. Yes, in '39, when the war broke out in France. Do you remember? The Nazis came for psychiatric patients too. We found a ship that could take us to Boston. But Juliet caught typhus on the way over. That was all we could think about. Richard couldn't do anything for us. He had to embrace her in order to save her. He thought it would calm us down. No, that's not true. But Juliet's hunger was overpowering. When we went to soothe her, she drained us of our blood. I was on death's door. Richard didn't want to lose us. He slit Juliet's wrist so we could drink. He saved my life. No, Marie. We died that night. And we became the child of our dead daughter. He said he wanted to help me. He uses us as a guinea pig for all of his experiments. When it goes wrong, he wipes our memory and makes us forget everything. We slumber for a few years and then reappear court, as if nothing happened. I trusted him. He's always used us, but now you know it. Again. Come on. Let's go save Juliet. No, I can't be seen in this form here.
It's alright, we're gonna go get an SI uniform.
Shit, damn it! What the hell was that?
Hunger, because Halsey's blood.
Halsey.
Yeah, well, hun, you have Auspex. Use it. We'll know where she went. Ah!
Shit. Not Cassie.
Stay calm. She had no choice.
Shit, no! Fuck your protocol! Fuck those fucking monsters too!
Listen to me, damn it! She just saved all our asses. She blew herself up to protect us.
Yeah, but calm the fuck down.
There's not a safe room here, is there? No, I have to go to the actual safe room. So Cassie's dead. What a shame. It doesn't look like there's anything under that rubble. That rubble looks too... Oh, did she literally disintegrate? It was the lift up! They destroyed the lift up. Either we have, or they did.
It's Richard. Halsey. Where are they taking her?
What the fuck is that?
Steam. The pressure must
That's
have gone up
steam
because of
leak.
the explosion.
Maybe that could help.
God, fucking hot.
Be careful without your helmet on.
I can't see a damn thing with all this fog.
It's all right. It's stopped now.
Okay, cool. So, I'm assuming this is going to be a Valve game. Well, fuck! This is a bit, like, you shouldn't be able to see all this shit, all this Tremere bollocks. Damn it. This is... Yeah, okay. I love that they're not noticing the flap of that. Right, okay. So, I'm assuming that I need to be able to do... What is going on in here? Oh! Oh!
Reduced to this. You'll pay. You'll pay for what you did to us. As long as I exist, you'll remain powerless, reduced to this. Staring at the ceiling of this basement.
Wait. Oh, there's an axe. Oh, they ashed him. Okay, so that was clearly Quentin King, which is where the blood's been coming from, which So the secret Beryl was hiding was Quentin King was here, chained to this for so long. How long does... When did he stop being king? When did he stop being prince? Why are there scratch marks in this wood? Like, were they torturing him by, like, carving into his limbs? It's in, like, really specific places. But it's not, like, further down, so it's not like they went ankle, knee, up, 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 like torture. Maybe it was that and they just didn't put the scratch marks everywhere. Jesus H. Christ. The amount of shit that they can find. They didn't stop all this stuff.
Boston Medical Center. Beryl's funneling bodies to them and lining his own pockets then. I'm not sure Hazel'd be happy to hear she's losing money like that.
I'm sure the SI would love to find that. You guys aren't hearing these doors just ka-thunk open. What the fuck? Okay, right. So is this the safe room? Yes. So this is where I can boop de boop boop. And then I am a member of the SI. Wait, hang on. Are there any valves in here? No. Oh, hang on. There were rats, weren't there? Yeah. Probably gonna have to use some disciplines. I'm gonna assume the obfuscate stops us from looking like we've got blood on our fronts. I'm surprised they reduce so much hunger, because I'm pretty sure in the book they're only worth one blood dot. Yeah, move, bitches. Okay, so what could... Oh, do I need to take one of those? Is there gonna be a broken valve somewhere in there? You need to take one of these things. And it'll... Was I right? Oh no. Oh no, was this just... Was that right? Okay, hold on. Ah! Poor thing! Fatal error! Vampire game has crashed. No! Okay. I'm hoping that it hasn't sent me too far back in time. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. There was nothing in here, was there? Oh, I haven't eaten rats, okay. Oh, hang on. I have eaten 2 rats. So my hunger must have been at 6, right? Okay. So there's nothing in here for me, except if I want to feed on one of these gods or something. Thank you. Well, at least now I know what I'm supposed to do. Please don't freak out. Okay. Good. I was afraid the game was gonna freak out again. Okay, cool. Oh, can I take a valve off one of these? I have a feeling, because they always do it, where it's like, there is a broken valve somewhere, so you need to locate a valve part, and once you have the... I love being right. But where does it go? Does it go somewhere in here, actually? I'll be too on the nose. There's got to be a different room. The gamer senses are gaming. It's not going to be in there because we did a valve in there. There's going to be another room where we need to do a valve. And there won't be a valve on the thing, so... I am so smart. SMRT. Is there anywhere else? They usually come in threes. He looks uncomfortable. Not that I care. Die, you whelp of a man. What's going on? Have we got any more valves? Aha! Oh. An entirely new, well, valve puzzle. Okay. So let's go. So they're both in the red. I see what's happening here. Okay. Oh, I did it! It really wasn't that hard. Oh, I can talk to you.
All right, I'll take care of this office.
Anything of interest here?
Unintelligible documents. I think it's like they were doing some kind of ritual.
I'll go inspect another room.
Okay.
The funny thing about that is, in the books that we read, Honeyboo, it literally said, I'm performing rituals. So when you say, I think, it's like people who go, I have, all by myself.
Ah, fuck! It burns!
Figured out this puzzle or whatever.
Not enough yet.
Okay. Alright, cool. He's just gonna stay there, apparently. He's just gonna stay there and let himself get fizzled. Okay, did I not do it enough in this? Oh, is that a valve? This guy's just letting me sit here and do this puzzle. Oh, they're not at top. Right. That's why it wasn't so easy. Funny about with these things until... Okay. Do you have bottom, top, or center energy? Doesn't matter, because you're going to need all three of them to get involved to get the steamy stuff going super hot. This is just trial and error, because I don't know what the fuck is going on with this thing. Oh. Why are you all so complicated? Okay, that seems reassuring. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so if I go back here and put this down, and then... No. Oh. Okay, so this is the one. Wait. Do I want them to work so that the center valve is doing something?
Ah, fuck! It burns!
Not enough yet.
Funny, but wouldn't you move? NPC in video games. Big dumb. Okay, we're all in the red. But for some reason... So those two are full. But that one's... not maxed out.
Ah, fuck! It burns!
Not enough yet.
Wait, hang on. Is it because I haven't opened all the valves enough? No, because this looks done. It's releasing pressure and stuff. As is this one. Yep. So unless there's a third one somewhere that isn't this puzzle, which I don't think there is. So I don't see any of those blue valves, and this is where I found the other valves so they wouldn't put the finding piece in the room with another valve-y piece thing. And if they did, I would think they were silly. Just throwing that out there. Can I spin the dial on this? Oh, that thing needs to be full of red, and then I would know. Okay. Because we all know we're the valve puzzles. You all went in sync then. There's no logic that I can follow. Is there? Am I stupid? Oh, I'm gonna spend so long doing this. I'll come back. Do you know what's really annoying? The moment I say, I'm gonna go away to fiddle with this for ages so that it will work. They're all maxed out currently. I just fiddled. That's all I did. But I just fiddled like 3 more times and it worked. And wouldn't you know it? Annoying. So this is now reading is maxed out and it's a point of no return. So I must have done it right. We are literally about to obliterate this man's face.
Shit! Is he conscious?
Okay. That seemed okay. That seemed fine. Old. I missed a secret suspicious item. I knew I was. I couldn't discover Beryl Underwood's secret because I didn't have a persuasion of a bajillion, which is what his persuasion is. I have a minus 50 to the next experience cost for any exploration skills. Nice. The suspicious item, that's annoying me because I could have. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, apparently. Did I? Oh, despite the unforeseen obstacles, Caleb and Leisha have all managed to make their way to the enemy hideout. Halsey exists but has been captured. Leisha wants to save her from the SAD's clutches at any cost. We're sticking with my girl. Okay. I have a feeling I might need a higher persuasion skill because of what went on with Beryl. But, I don't know. So, the anti-anxiety guide says, after the second major missions, Caleb, it would be helpful if you picked the third dot in domination. I think he's already got 3 in dominate. If you didn't pick 1 dot in security as Leisha earlier, then do it when she infiltrates the enemy base. She's got 2 dots in security. MM's infiltration, she needs a 3rd dot in celerity. Okay. Well, that doesn't feel like we need much for Leisha. They haven't said. So we can skip obfuscate until late in the game, apparently. So I could give her obfuscate now, but I think we've already got a high obfuscate. Needs more points in persuasion. Okay. So I have what that recommended, and it's fine. I do have modifiers for technology. Only costs 5? Yeah. You can bet I'm gonna get that. In fact, get rid of that, because that one is also cheaper. What do I need? I'm gonna go with security. Technology costs 60. Okay, there's no modifiers on any of them. I could go with those. Okay, let's have a look at her disciplines. Allows the vampire to steal someone's identity and generates 2 hunger, and enables the vampire to impersonate that person. They must speak to the target to gather information about them before their identity can be stolen. Can only be activated in safe zone. Activation generates no hunger. Additional uniform or no hunger. Okay. Obfuscate can now allow me to hide objects from the eyes of onlookers or to interfere with electronic equipment. Having it cheaper might be good. Right. But that does stop me from being able to buy these things. I may want... I don't know. Will I want... I don't know. I feel like having a high I feel like having a higher obfuscate is really good when you're infiltrating somewhere. But if we're planning on talking to people, dominate might be good. In fact, we might be able to do dominate through social skills. Less focus on social ones. I've already got that one for the less social. I don't need to intimidate. I've never needed to intimidate. I've only had 5 more skill points, huh? Okay. I think it's done. I can't afford anything else. No, okay. Let's go. Let's go, Alicia, baby. So what you're telling me is...
Captain, not sorry to be back at the base. The unit that came back earlier told us there were casualties. Cassie.
That's right, soldier. She did what had to be done to protect us all. Here. Anything to report while we were gone?
The kid you brought back is already causing trouble.
Halsey! Oh, they laid one finger on her.
We had to increase security. You have to give your full name now. You can't just use your badge.
Seriously? Another new procedure?
Constant here.
Davis knows you, Captain. He'll let you in, no problem.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be in the break room if anyone's looking for me. I want to be here if my men need me.
All right, Captain.
I'm gonna need to steal Captain's face, aren't I? Cool.
New security protocol, soldier. We have to record everyone who goes into or comes out of the building. Please give us your full ID, first and last name, so I can verify your information. Your name is?
Shit. I need a credible name. I need to get inside. Then I'll take time to finish up here. That'll be easier.
Suit yourself.
Hang in there, sweetie. Mommy's coming.
This is
These
not
meatbags are
all
going to pay for
suspicious.
dragging you back here. There are a lot of them. It won't be hard to blend in. But the captain, he's got special privileges.
Doppelganger allows you to steal the identity of a specific character. To do this, talk to them to gather information. However, some conversation topics will allow this will only be available if you explore your environment. Or
Keep your eyes open. You are the captain. Yeah, gotta be ready for anything.
Well, I can't feed on rats right here, can I? Like a dingus. We can talk to
You did a great job over there.
Anything suspicious must be neutralized. We've got orders.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not suspicious. I'm a good girl, I am. That is like something that
Nothing to report in the storage area. Same for the roof. We can start a new round.
that is from Gimme Gimme Gimme. Ah ha ha!
There's no time for chit-chat, soldier. These things can be dangerous. Since there's nobody to help me, I need to get a move on.
I don't have a safe zone to put that on, I don't think. I do now.
The stockage area is full. I couldn't do better with all these crates.
Alright. Inventory protocol. Prioritize major elements, label them with their number, record the inventory on the computer, brief description, transfer location, comments if needed. Your first and last name, time recorded in the inventory. Okay. What did I just take? A locker key. Awesome. With the new security protocol, they changed the codes again, and obviously someone didn't get the memo. This is getting old. We spent most of the morning filling out their damn papers and protocols to get the right code. So here it is. Try not to forget it unless you like getting buried under piles of paperwork. 5, 3, 9, 8, 6, 1. Okay. Thanks, Ellie. Let's close that. Open this and rummage through this with someone right there. Oh.
Perfect. I have to find Miss Olsen.
Who are you?
There must be a name here somewhere.
Richard.
A mission logbook. Floyd Wilder. Perfect. I've lost enough time.
So if we look
I
for him.
have to find this Olsen.
Richard. He must have lost Halsey. And he's looking for this Olsen to find out more? Shit. If I find one of them...
Pretending to be Floyd. And looking for someone called Olsen. Okay. So let's open this.
Oh, personal belongings. Oh, what a mess.
Okay. Let's talk to you.
Everything's all right here. Nothing to report.
Okay, hun. That's 100% what I was coming here for, I promise. Move crane.
Sorry, but you need to be authorized to use the crane.
Okay, that's fine. I will come back with a different uniform in a little bit of time. So, it is 539 861. They aren't consistent because last time we found a code somewhere, it showed us. Ready to transfer patient files. Daniel Rogers, Ellie Colden, Daniel Rogers. So visibly drain of blood, identify substances in bottles, and patient files. Shit.
More names?
Okay, so I'm gonna need to remember some names, aren't I? Natalie Watson.
Of course. They just leave
Stephen
everything
Evans.
as it is.
And Daniel Rogers and Ellie. Rogers. And Ellie Calden. So Ellie, you're right there and I went in your locker? Or did you put that in someone else's locker? But then you'd know who it was. Good luck to the night shift. Sorry we did what we could. Cool. Nice of you. So can I go in the lunchroom?
Another one.
I'd need to talk to you. But I also feel like I don't have enough information. Ooh.
I want them all to suffer for a long time.
Yeah, but you're not picking up information, sweet chicks. You're just looking at faces and going, I'm glad they're dead. And I actually need you to be super smart, big-brained. Okay, I'll come back to him in a bit. There was a locker situation.
A list of all the soldiers and how they died. So he's looking for revenge.
Captain Collins' eyes open only. For your repair request, here is the updated count of the assets that we lost during their cause of death. And their cause of death. Oh. I'm sorry. Anything else?
Cream for bruises, painkillers.
Doesn't matter unless we
A
do this.
suitcase. Shit, it's locked.
Yep, well we need to pick this one.
Bree Danvers. I could use that to get through the gate.
prevents you from wearing the equipment required for the field operations while you heal. You'll be assigned a security detail guarding the pier on the night of September 5th to 6th. We concur with the opinion of the base physician who examined you after your return from Operation NEST. Operation Burrow is no longer valid. So, breed ambers. Alright, cool. Anything else?
Yes, soldier?
Were we able to bring anything of value back from this mission, Captain?
Yes, soldier. Mission accomplished. We were able to recover usable samples of the solutions they were making to be injected. I hope that by giving these elements to the Society of St. Leopold, we'll be able to clean up Boston that much faster.
What did I fail at? Did I need to freeze one of those things? Was it fine at 65 degrees or something?
The little girl we found?
That's no kid.
Do you know what they did with her, Captain?
Agent Olson must have taken her down to one of the labs.
What will he do to her?
No idea. But there's a reason he's Stanford's right-hand man. He's obsessed by the infected and won't pass up a chance to study them.
I see.
I don't know if we know enough. I feel like this is going to open a confrontation.
Sorry to bother you.
No worries.
Okay, so I feel like we can choose
a list of all the soldiers and how they died. So he's looking for revenge.
Didn't we pick something up as well? Was it just a Polaroid? Staff access card. These all from the other places, yeah. So I think it was just another Polaroid. Okay. Oh! Oh, well I missed that.
Huh. He needs vengeance for the loss of someone he loved. But that's the only thing we have in common.
Kendrick, there isn't a day that goes by where I don't think of you or us and what those monsters did to you. My therapist told me I should write to you. They let me go back to work and I don't have time to come and see you anymore. Well, I guess I could, but we both know that you would rather have revenge than flowers on your gravestone. So I won't give up. I'll be out there on every single assignment, I swear. I'll destroy them all. In memory of you and our love, I'll make them pay. You're the greatest brother in arms and the love of my life. Life will never be the same without you. I love you, Troy. I feel bad for him that he lost his loved one. Oh, I still don't feel like we've got enough. Can I speak to other people about him? Oh, I probably should not eat rats here, but they've given them to me here. This is where I must feed.
They all look pretty serious.
How awful.
Yeah,
No. That's not for me.
I just did it, Honeyboo. Ah, haha. So can I not go down here now? Oh! I can steal everyone's uniform, right? Okay. Talk to her. I think she's the injured one.
We're missing some patrol agents, aren't we?
Two of them took the kid down to Agent Olson.
I don't know exactly what's in there, but it can't be good.
Okay.
Nothing to report here.
Ooh. I didn't see this. I was gonna say, I have a feeling that there's gonna be a place with more information, but this is not that. This is just a safe area. Great. Oh. Yeah, I can. Okay. Why else would I have this uniform? Oh, shit.
It's a good thing two of us. Day team didn't make any headways. We've got to pack up everything they brought back to the base. You better watch out. I don't know what that does.
Okay.
What that does.
Okay, great. Moving on.
So come back so I can steal their uniforms.
Your team's gonna need your help. Sorry, I need to stay on my guard.
Did I need to be wearing the other uniform?
I can't wait for all of this to be set far away from here.
Okay, I've copied her uniform. It costs me longer to do this. Can I talk to you?
You're gonna be busy for the next few weeks, that's for sure.
What's the fucking point in this uniform? Oh, is it because I can pretend to be, one of the names from the log? I put down that Natalie Watson has a night shift and that Ellie Colden is wounded. This is not the safe zone. I don't know why I came here.
They're gonna hear from me when it's their turn.
Okay, let's change. Right. Now will more people speak to me because they don't think I'm scum?
Hello.
Hey, how can I help you?
Oh. Find out more about the captain.
It was my first job with Captain Collins.
Were you there when they neutralized the infected kid?
That was him? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we don't know anything about the infected, but he's got tons of experience with those monsters.
If I talked to the captain, I could learn more. We captured a child during the op.
Yeah, I saw her coffin come through.
Her what?
You know, the containers we transport them in.
What are they gonna do with her?
No idea. What happens in the lab, stays in the lab.
Were you out on assignment tonight?
No, I was guarding the base. I injured my shoulder on my last assignment. I got hit with a block of cement when one of these things came through the wall.
The treatment in the locker. It's probably hers. You were lucky.
That's what I tell myself when I see how many assets we've lost in just 2 days.
Fuck her up, Leisha.
You've never been attached to anything or anyone. You're not interested in anything. Not things, not people. Everything tastes like ashes and asphalt. Everything is gray and flavorless. You're incapable of caring about others, or even caring about yourself.
It's like death.
Yes, but you're alive. And for a long time, I hope.